Oh my God, how are you? It's a Jewish Shabbos. Oh my God, I just made a discovery. You see, when you go over things and over things, like I can never understand how anybody can really learn. But if you watch the sky long enough and what goes on, you can sort of pick up on similarities and situations, and because you always have to remember, pretend that everything is real out there, okay? And pretend that all possibilities are possible. And there's nothing that you can leave out, even magic. Yesterday, I dropped my cigarette on the floor. It was burning. I was in space. And I turned around and I grabbed my cigarette on the counter. I didn't even think of the floor anymore. I went right for the counter and my cigarette was there. I don't know how. So the discovery I made is, what is the 2 beta angle? Okay? And this might, okay, can you see the 2 beta angle? Okay, the 2 beta angle, okay, is these here. These 2 here and these 2 here are the 2 beta angles. Now you're saying, yes, so tell us, what is it? We're waiting. What is it? Tell us. Beta is a female. All females possess only one thing. They double up, okay? Man, okay, is the number odd. Beta is even numbers, and God is the odd numbers. Odd man's out, and the reason for the odd man being out, to make everything fair, odd man out. Look in the square, okay, on the one that has the 4 corners pointed to it. The odd man is the 5 in the center. When you go up to heaven, goodbye that 5. That's the ring that connects all the sides. That's the one ring in the center of the 4 angles. And that's the number 14. One spirit of the 4 angle is this right here. The one spirit, right? Spirit connects. It's a connector spirit, okay? It's 10% of your brain, okay? Why is it 10% of your brain? Because from 0 to 9 in the pound key that you see in front of you is 10. 5, okay, position on the 1 dice is only 1 square. It's only 10%. And that's what we use as our brain, because that's what we need to connect to the 4 corners of the angles. Okay? Now, guess what? 1 is odd. It means male. 4 is even. It means female. But the one in the center, sometimes you will have to say, odd man is out. Because that's the expression here on this earth. I didn't make it up. I just take what everybody else has done and reorganize it and use it to where it actually came from. And this is where it came from, right here. Okay? Now, we always want to remember, divide by 4 or multiply by 4. And one of the reasons for that, okay, and the 2 of the 4 beta angle, excuse me, I'm going to have to back up a little bit. The 2 of the 4 beta angle, what it means is you're going to have the 4 corners in there, right? Like you see above, where it shows the X's in the 4 corners. And you're going to have the 5 in the center, okay, in which we're just going to put maybe a circle or something like the 1 dot, okay. And then we're going to take 1 from either this one here or this one here and fill in either east-west or north-south. Jesus Christ, okay, Jesus Christ. The cross of Jesus is a sign of the even numbers. The cross of Jesus is the female. Okay, so Jesus was here, but it's the cross for the female. Is that the reason that Mary Magdalene was actually there? Does anybody have anything else to the story of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene? I went to see the Da Vinci Code, and it gave me an idea. I said, you know what? I'm going to study the Last Supper and see what I come up with. Because I want to do it, and no one's going to stop me. Because I'm in my own house. My rent's paid, and I thank you very much. It's not exactly 100% in order. I had a visit from a friend who I haven't seen in a year. I thought he was no longer my friend. He's one of the special guys in the world, because his first 2 letters of his name are Ja. J-A, like they say in Spanish. What's funny about it is that J is for all the Jacks. J-A is Jack Angel, so he must be a good friend, I guess. No, 30-something years, 35 years ago. So his next letter is an S for the spirit. Jack Angel Spirit. Holy shit. Of the water world, which is an O. Water world is an O. Neutralization is the 1-4 I told you, which is the dot in the center to the 4 angles, making the 5 dice. Jason. The other thing special about Jason is the letter J is pronounced J and K. The only two. You have J and K, you have A and R. Those are the 4, and you only have 4 aces, and each one gets one of those initials. Okay? K, J, so you have the King Ace, you have an Ace Jack, AK, you have an Ace Ace, and you have an Ace King because R for resident, okay, Roi for king, for the K. Anyways, and not only that, July, August, September, October, November. It says Jason. At the end of November, July, August, September, October, November. Okay? At the end of November and then the 1st of December. That completes a cycle of Jason. But starting in September, October, November, December, you now have the cycle of the son of D, the son of angel, the son of one, son D, Sunday. In French it says dimanche, dimanche. It's like tell me hand. I have to extend that and learn that and express it to explain it so you'll understand and maybe you'll like the video a lot better. But those initials of September, October, November, December, it says S-O-N. September, October, November. Sun, December, son of day. Son of the day, you see in French, is a dice. And this is the world we're in. We're in a dice cube. We're in an igloo. We're in a dice cube. Those cubes I keep showing you with the 9 legs of the cat, 6 sides. We go around on 4 sides, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. We get around 360. And there's an expression in there also for tennis. There's another expression in there for the 613 laws of Moses, in which you see, if you know mathematics, okay, I'm just going to bring it to easy. They give you a situation, and you've got to choose the proper tool, mathematical tool, whether it's in whether it's in letters or numbers, it doesn't matter. Images, I do it that way. I take a tool and I put it into a situation. I see what I come out with. And I use the same tool for the whole situation. So once the same tools for the whole situation, everything's going to be equal to each other. The laws of equality. Okay? So, this has to do with the time in Moses. Anyways, the thing I was telling you, the cycle of Moses is 10 days. It's 10 because of the 10 commandments. It's 10 because you count from 0 to 9, which is a totality of 10. And everything is 10, 10, 10, because when you cross over on these here, okay, when this is 2 and this is 8, that's 10. You cross from here to here, it's 10, and here to here, it's 10, and then this crosses 10. But you can only do 3 times here. You see this? These two have to separate. They go the opposite ways. It's no good. So this one gets 3 crossings. Okay, I'm gonna have to put that in and show you what I mean. Okay. Okay, you see where I drew the lines? You see this one here goes up and down? That's the one you'll normally see on the ambulance, okay? This one here, which goes east and west, this is the one you'll normally see on your telephone. Now, I'm not too sure about the updated telephones or like the keyboards, but this, I'd go back a few years before you saw this exactly the way it is. And this is a 3-passage, okay? Crossover X, and then the belly belt, right here, 4 and 6, the way we go. And then our angel connect, okay, because everything connects in the center here where that ball is. The electrical wiring does not get stripped or ripped. It passes right through there. Sometimes it's wiring, wireless. Sometimes it's tunnels. Anyways, this one goes north and south, and it also goes 3. So here you have 3, 4, and here you have 3, 4. So when you go to roulette and you see number 34, you know what it is. It's 4 corners of 3 worlds. 4 corners of 3 worlds. Yes, there are 9 gates, and then there's 9 in every gate. There's 9 by 9, totaling up to 99. Okay, at the end of when you finish boxing it in, but the total cube that we play with is an 81 cube, 9 by 9. Let me see, do I have anything else in here? I always have something in my sleeve. I'm going to take a look. Maybe I'll just do it later. Okay, now this is something a little bit new to me. Okay, it's 11 minutes. We're going to let it go. I'm going to make a new video. I'm not going to force it. Montreal Canadiens. It's the eye with 2 eyes inside the eye, and it's a happy face on both sides. Who else can discover something like this? CH, creation of heaven, of the eye world of Smiley and Smiley. Oh, look at the red, white, and blue, the way spirit red is all through, with dots of black on this letter telling us that it's a fixed story and history has been made. Man has made history here in Canada, and we know the province is Quebec because of a 53 letter count, 35, which is the creation of the ring that connected us here into this world that we cannot live. The judge does not come upon us, but we all know that is till death do us apart. Okay? No one has to tell us about that. Okay? But it's getting really wicked out there, man. You know, you never know who's going to bump up your door and want to... Anyways, the conscience of this world must change, because it doesn't matter how much money somebody's going to have, it's all no good. You're looking back 1,000 years. We're going to go back 1,000 years. We're going to just be in evolution, but back 1,000 years for the way we're going to handle things. I mean, we're going to have the black dragon out there. No wonder the dragon never left. I know the dragon exists. Okay, but it may not be the same drag-on. It may be something, a drag-on effect, like you can see in the skies when the planes go with the drag-on effect. Drag, D-R-A-G. Gare. Guard. Drag backwards says guard, or gear, or war. Because don't forget, when I say a word, I think of it. So it goes into my mind, and my mind does something with it. And it comes back. You know where it says to you, I'm going to show you a picture, tell me what you think. Okay? So it comes back to me right away, and it says war. We need to stand on guard. We must protect. So which side are they talking about? Because there's one of 2 sides. Anyways, number 53 is Quebec. Montreal, Quebec. Wow. Big numbers, my friends. Big numbers. Big numbers. Maybe because we're one of the biggest cities with the least amount of... I can't even say this. It wouldn't be fair. I'm choosing my own city. Then they're going to say I'm playing fairness. You see? What do I do? It's very simple. I say nothing. Don't get to say it. I don't get to say something so fantastic to you that you say, oh my God, is that what he said? I can't believe it. It's so true. Oh my God, I never thought of it before. What was it? What? Okay. We're at 14 minutes, and I know you can cut off right now. All I'm going to do is hold up a couple of pictures that I want to show off. One is this one. The king. There's keyholes. Another one is I broke apart the dice. I'm just fooling around with this one. I took apart a dice. Okay, see the way it says W, V, W, W, V? This is what I think, forget about the orange part, but I think a spaceship has got to look like that. That's like reflection of 2 oceans, no? 2 oceans, like the cards, a reflection of each other or something, a spaceship. That's actually the cap of the kings. The shape of one part of it is the cap of the kings. It's also an ace, but you can't see it because I colored it in. There's 2 aces on each other. And that's what it does, and it's a rocket ship. And they're coming for us. The time is 57:75. Thank you for putting up with the last minute, by the way.